so hard. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Pop my fucking back for this one.
Oh,
You ready? You ready for this? Yeah.
it's your
It's your
boys.
Welcome back.
The OG boys.
Podcast. Yeah, the OG. You know, everybody from the team I think is going to pop in at some point. But welcome back, Quick Sixer Podcast. You know, 6 beers, 6 topics. It's your boys, Pat Artus, Drew Paslay. God damn, look at that intro though. I think I'm getting better at it.
You doing good. You know what? You know we got a rep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the M Town down.
That M Town down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Drew just held up Memphis Made Lucid. If you're viewing it on if you're just listening to the audio podcast, this episode is gonna be entitled Memphis Mixup because we're gonna be featuring a whole bunch of Memphis beers from 3 different breweries that are sponsoring the show. So you know, fuck it. You know, we're gonna show them all right now. Just in case we don't get to all of them. So Drew, what did you have? You had a Memphis Made Lucid.
Yeah, it's a Kolsch style. Just at 12 fluid ounces. You know, that classic size. 4.8 alcohol. So yeah, it's gonna be a light one. I might breeze through this one pretty quickly. So up next, I'll drink from Hook Point in Collierville. This is another Kolsch called Cat Shot, and it's a Kolsch style ale. What's the ABV is 4.6, so a little bit lighter than the Memphis Made. But I'm down. It says a launch of flavor. You know, I saw this in the picture. Pat sent a picture to the group chat. Showed a bunch of stuff. You know, I had to get that cat beer. You know,
You know,
my homegirl Iris. You know what I'm saying? And then, but my third one, and by the way, I gotta say thank you to Pat for sending this stuff. He didn't have to do it, but he went away. He's gonna tell the story about how he got all these beers, but then he sent them to your boy because he still loved me. All right, so here's another one from Hook Point. This is Haze Gray. It's a bigger can. It's a 16 ounce, looks like. It's also from Hook Point. I think I said this earlier. It's Collierville, Tennessee. What is the ABV? What is it? So 6.8. So that's that big boy. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say for last, so I act like a fool for the last 10 minutes. And then we ready.
Yeah, we ready. I think if you go back, I think we did. We featured Haze Gray on an episode before, me and Brittany maybe. But either way, even if we didn't, shit's gonna come out on right now. So second brewery we're gonna feature is Meddlesome Brewing Company. This is in Cordova, Tennessee. So super psyched. This is actually a special limited edition collaboration by Hampline Brewing Company and Meddlesome called Pedal to the Metal. It's very cool. It has a bear on a bike over here. Really cool with a devil, that. You know, a little spike.
It's that old school bike with a the big front wheel.
Yeah. Here's their two logos. The dudes at Meddlesome are cool as fuck. They are, if you have been listening to this show at all for any amount of time, you will have seen we've heard of us talk about the skate park in Memphis at some point. This is literally in that same complex. So yeah, if you're skateboarding in Memphis and you remember a skate park in Memphis, go there and have some beers now because you're probably of age. It's fucking awesome. It's not in the exact same like building, but it's in the building right next to it. So this is awesome. This is Pedal to the Metal. It's a sour IPA 8.0. This is what we're gonna start with your boy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, get that.
Ooh, you did, John.
Mine. You know how to get mine out. So that you actually, I'm gonna make one quick correction. There's 3 breweries we're talking about. That's not the second one.
This is the second one.
Memphis Made is the first one. Hook Point, the second.
Oh, my bad. Drew got 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. This is the third one. This I actually previewed this already, and I like it a lot. But it is so interesting. It's like a sour, but it's a IPA at the same time.
Yeah,
super weird.
Interesting. But. Yeah, this is I'm getting it's real light, but getting a lot of hop too. So yeah,
it's got, but like, look, it's kind of got like your hazy IPA type of look to it.
Yeah,
pretty citrusy, you know. Yeah. Shout out to Meddlesome. They're super fucking cool. Yeah, so go check them out. You're in Cordova, basically right across the street from Shelby Farms and stuff. It's pretty bad. Off Trinity, I believe. This is also one. If we get to it at a certain point, this is what I'm going to try to do at the end of this episode. From Meddlesome, peaches come from a can.
Oh my
This
god,
this 32 ounce
that
5.8
shit big
giant,
as your head, bro.
bruh.
It's big as your head.
All low looking
Yeah,
ass.
not a telephone.
Just that
Yo,
bureau phone, bruh.
bro, somebody needs to get that for you for your birthday.
Oh
Get you
my
a beer
god.
phone. Wait,
Um,
say how big that one is again.
that's that
That
32 Crowler. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know.
what
We'll see
what
what
was the
happens. It's a
what's the alcohol
5.8,
content?
5.8.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
This one I want to give a shout out to. I hope one of our other friends will have this on the show today. Hook Point Brewing's uh Afterburner Red. It's a red ale or Irish ale. Is it's a 5.1. It says red and at the ready at the. So I was saying this earlier on an episode, but I think Hook Point needs to do more of these like cockpit like pinup type of situations. Like it's just
Mm,
cool. Like I think no one does that shit anymore. So this
yeah.
beer is really good. Shout out to Hook Point for hooking it
Oh,
up. Oh yeah, you boy.
I didn't know you had the little koosh.
You always got hook koozie, got some shirt, you know what I'm saying? Got some stickers. I think I sent you a sticker.
Sent me some
Uh,
stickers. I think
but
you
yeah,
did.
this is cool. This beer is really fucking good if you go to Hook Point and get it.
That's
Um,
what's up.
Another Hook Point that I have the hazy gray over here. But last one that I have in, locked and loaded is this inky barley Scottish stout nitro, which this is
Yeah.
the coolest logo ever, dude.
Yeah, check it out.
5.8. Yeah, it's a stout nitro, so nitrogen, the bottom nitrogen cap at the bottom or whatever.
Hmm.
And yeah, dude, this is super cool. It's
Yeah.
really good too. I tried it the other night. Really fucking good. Go and check your boys on Tapped for official Quick Sixer score. So, anyways, let's get to this shit. Yeah, this is your first time to the actual like an actual Quick Sixer podcast. The format: 6 beer, 6 topics with your boys. We put a shout out on social medias to see if anybody wanted to throw in some topics, but of course we come up with our own topics. But first things first, actually, I'm gonna wait for B for hers if
Okay.
she wants to hop on. While we're on topic Memphis,
Hmm.
first thing, I hope everyone's being safe in Memphis after this like crazy ass week that just happened. It's insane.
Really is.
Yeah.
You
Man,
know,
that's wild.
it really is. And what's crazy is like there was some stuff going on right before the madness with the murders and the active shooter and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We had a meeting for my job because a bunch of my coworkers work, are still in Memphis,
Mm-hmm.
and they were at one of the schools, and about 12 cars got broken into, including theirs, like right
Damn.
there, broad daylight, middle of the day, in the school parking lot. And took a bunch of stuff, but found out like, well, actually, no, they didn't take a bunch of stuff. What they were looking for was guns. They were looking for people's guns. So that's like
Weird.
there's a new thing that I guess some gangs are doing, or I don't know, maybe it's a solo person, but they're looking for guns in people's cars in Memphis. So
Mm.
if you strap and like keep that shit locked up
Yeah,
if
hell
somebody's
yeah.
looking for it.
Keep that shit home.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
been pretty wild over there, man. I hope everybody's doing okay. You know.
Yeah. After being down there just last week, I think it was just last week. Fuck. Yeah, on the first. So 901 day. Um, yeah, man, it was just like I felt like there was good vibes happening.
Hmm.
And then all of this stuff starts happening or whatever. And Um, yeah, I mean, if we
Yeah.
found out not just that one person went missing on September 1st, but quite a few people did. So,
Mm-hmm.
be safe. Where's a good place to hang out, be safe?
Hmm.
Your local brewery. So go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and hang
They'll
out.
take care of you. You know what I'm
Yeah, let's
saying?
take care of you, get you home. Go hang out these breweries we mentioned, Memphis Made, Meddlesome, and Hook Point while you can, because they're the shit. So go hang out there. Tell them we sent you. But anyway, that's our PSA for that shit.
Yeah.
Um, while we're on topic Memphis though, the Tennessee Titans, their opening game is today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a Memphis thing, right?
Mm-mm.
Not necessarily. Some people will probably rep them, whatever, in Memphis, but it's more of like a outside of Memphis. I feel like thing like people rep Tennessee football, right? Um, unless you're the University of Memphis, then you're probably repping. But anyways, reason I bring this up is because last year the Grizzlies had 3-6 Mafia. Well, they used whoop that trick as like their I don't know, like season song, like to get hype, get the
Right.
stadium jumping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Titans this year were like, shit, we need that hype too. Who are we gonna go to? Of course, we're gonna go to 3-6 Mafia. So
Of course.
they enlist your boys, Paul and Juicy, to let them use who run it. I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense. Like fucking football and running. Like, come on. That's kind of dope. So if you're watching, if you watch, I guess at this point, if you heard this, if you watch the Titans game and like the new marketing, like it's gonna be a whole season long thing apparently. So if you like the marketing, let us know because I'm pretty psyched about it. I think it's pretty cool that 3-6 is finally getting love like fucking a decade after they broke up. But I think it's sick. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I always like it when they come out some random way, you know. I mean, they are like hype. Like you listen to a song and you get hype. So it makes sense that like sports would, you know, be attracted to that, but I bet
Mm-hmm.
that they haven't for so long because of how bad, I mean, how like, language and all that stuff in the songs, but I mean, they are notable Oscar winning.
Oh,
They have won an Oscar. So
yeah, it was pretty sick.
it's pretty crazy to think that they, have that kind of accolade because, that's from Hustle and Flow. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's crazy. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Um, it's pretty cool. Like I know a dude at the Titans, and I'm kind of bummed now that I didn't hit him up for tickets for today, because we're recording this on September 11th. So RIP on that too. Um, but
Shouts out to all the depressing shit we're gonna talk
yeah,
about.
right. Downer episode. What's
Yeah.
that seasonal depression
Yeah.
disorder or whatever?
We
We about
definitely
to be
about
on that tip right now.
we got a drink. We got pour one out for the homies.
Yeah, yeah.
All of them.
All the homies. But I think it's sick, dude, that they're finally getting that hype, and hopefully I'll be able to go see because I think they're playing halftime at the
Mm-hmm.
opening game.
Mm.
Probably like just this song, I would assume. And the song's only like 3 minutes long, so it's like
They gotta do a whole show if they're playing a halftime. They gotta do like a good 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
there's
Very
no
good.
way. There's no
What?
possible way you're getting 3-6 to do 30 minutes in a stadium. No way. Maybe
I
10,
mean,
15.
price. Price is right.
Yeah. They're probably like, they would follow Juice. How much money you want? And they're like, hold up. Because they own all that shit. Like, that's theirs. Like,
Yeah.
they don't owe anybody any master fees.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's pretty insane. So shout out to your boy Adam. He doesn't look like he's gonna join us. But anyway,
Y'all
I
had
think
something
that
drop recently though, right?
huh?
Did y'all do a drop the needle? Dropping the needle
Yeah, we
recently?
did drop in the needle a Bowie episode. Go and check that out. That came out on August 24th. It's pretty cool. Go check it out on all your podcast services or YouTube. YouTube if you want to see your boys. I think it was a really good episode. Because I'd be loving some Bowie.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all talk about Iggy at all? Iggy Pop?
Yeah,
Iggy Boy
actually.
episode?
Yeah, talked about Iggy. Talked about your wife.
Really? She loved Bowie.
I know. Yeah, talked to her for a second. Yeah, it got weird. Um,
What? You can't say that after saying you just talked about my wife. You can't say it got weird after that. Dude, I went to I was gonna tell you, speaking about Bowie, I went to the state fair. They have one in LA, you know what the racetracks are, the horse racetrack in Arcadia.
Yeah.
It's just that big mall, you know.
Tony got married there.
That's great.
You did.
So it's just a funny imagery, but I'm sure it was nice.
I was a groomsman.
Yeah. You know, the horses in the background.
They wouldn't no. It wasn't like with the horses. Oh shit.
Anyway, they had a state fair that was dope. Like it was really cool. They had an extreme circus, so people were doing like motorcycle stunts and the ball, you know how they do that shit.
Whatever. Crazy, yeah.
I thought we almost saw somebody die. He was doing this weird stunt where he was like going up and down this like circle thing, like wasn't like a hamster wheel because it wasn't moving, but it was like going up like 50 feet in the air or maybe even higher than that. I don't know. Anyway, it was crazy. He tripped like twice at the top, and he almost fell. We just wanted him to get down because that was enough. But anyway, long story short, I was at this fair. And they had, we didn't buy anything. We bought all this cash to like buy stuff. We were just riding rides and eating food and stuff. And I was like, I want to get something, you know?
Yeah.
And so I saw a dude with a coaster stand. So he had like coasters of like all these artists, like, you know, actors and things like that, musicians and stuff. And I was asking him if he had any Bowie. And he was like, I got this one, but it's like kind of scratched up. You could have it for free.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, cool. And I ended up buying like another like Cesar Romero Joker, you know, the dude with the stash. Yeah. He wouldn't shave his stash off. I bought that, and then I got the David Bowie one, and it's like a Rolling Stone cover of him. And I was like, I don't even see the scratches on it, but it's dope. They're the cheapest, stupidest coasters I ever bought, but at least I have something from the state fair.
Yeah, that's cool. I think our state fair is happening right now. I'm not sure though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what they should bring back?
They had a Gravitron. Remember that?
Oh God, yeah. I keep, that's so weird you say that. That's like the 9th time I've heard that word, and like it'd been mentioned like in the
Gravitron?
in the last few months. Like who is just talking about Gravitrons? But...
Bruh, speaking of, I want to say one more thing. I know we're going off on a tangent in the state fair, but I did that ride where it goes up real slow, gets to the top, and then drops straight down. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck that. No.
So
yes.
I did that ride and I convinced Catherine to do it, and she was scared. We did it, not a big deal. But then like 2 days later, we saw an internet video of one of those rides failing and then hurting a bunch of people. Like fell from the top, slammed down to the ground. And I was like,
oh my God. Bro, you gonna die in it?
I ain't riding anymore. I'm done with it.
I don't know. That's. I was gonna bring up this thing, but oh God, no.
Listen, we go on a depressing.
I know we are on a depressing tangent right now.
Yeah, we got to. We got to get all this stuff off our chest, you know.
I know. Speaking of depressing, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Shout out to your girl, the Queen. 96 years deep. Took an L finally.
The big Q took the big L, bro. It seemed like she was gonna live forever for a bit though.
I was definitely thinking, I'm like, yo, when, like, what year did you become a vampire? Like,
because I mean,
I was really thinking, I was like, you haven't changed in a while. Like, you've been looking at same Queen, for a minute.
Yeah. it kind of blew my mind to think about all the shit she lived through,
Dude,
and like
wild,
it
right?
is wild. Like there's it's
Like,
a list as long as this of the historical events that she, you know,
hmm
has endured, you know.
hell yeah, it's
Uh
insane. Like the shit that she's seen. I was
yeah.
thinking about. I saw a like small list, and I was like, "What the fuck, like, bro? You've been queen for how long? Like,
Yeah.
been through world wars, fucking
Pandemics, like a
pandemic.
bunch
Oh,
of
yeah, I didn't even think
pandemics.
about pandemic. I didn't even think about this shit, like recent
She's been
shit,
through a lot of them.
bro. Can you even imagine? Like, you were around to see the creation of television, first of all, and then the internet, and then cell phones. Like, just the technology and jet, like,
And
is
you know what she was most
crazy.
fascinated with?
Hmm.
Cows.
Oh, dude,
Did
I
you see
love
that
it.
video?
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
that video?
cows.
Cow.
I was like, oh shit, I shared that shit. I was like, fuck yeah, me too. Every time I see a cow, I see it do the same thing.
Uh, that's funny. I mean, you gotta imagine like her life has never been normal.
Nah,
I mean, I
dude.
bet it's normal to her, but like if you think about like what she had to live through, she couldn't go out, she couldn't do normal shit. She had to be
No.
guarded, 24/7.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's it's crazy.
I feel
But she
bad. I
loved
mean,
cows. She loved
she
cows,
did love
man.
cow just like me. That's the only thing we
Uh,
got that in common,
uh-huh. Y'all had that in common.
We did. We did. Shout out to my girl. It's yeah, man, it's pretty rough. I, pretty sad. It also just out of the blue too. You know?
Yeah, she shook the hand of the new prime minister or whatever, like 2 days before that, right?
I didn't even see that, but yeah, that sounds right. I mean, time wise, right?
Yeah.
That sounds right. That's like, how insane is that? Like, all right, yeah, here's another prime minister, boom, and then like I'm out.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know about you, but like sometimes you can tell when people are like dying, but I don't know, man. She just like kind of looked like some kind of
Yeah,
I don't know.
there was pictures of her. She looked kind of frail, but she did look like high spirited, nothing was wrong or whatever.
Hmm.
And then I remember it was crazy is there was a post about it was like a Reddit post about her health, and there was like doctors like around the clock or something like that. And then the
Hmm.
next day they were, they posted about her dying or whatever. But that's how crazy how like secretive that shit can be. Because like
Hmm.
even rumors can get washed under, like pretty much anything that
Yeah.
you say about somebody of that stature, nobody's gonna believe it until they see it.
Yeah. It's it's pretty wild. Yeah. I remember like who's the last like I don't know. I would count the queen as like a celebrity. Like
Oh yeah.
she's got that. Like when do you think is the last like big celebrity that was like kind of shocked you? It was like, damn, really?
Mm, I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
trying.
shocked me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
I don't really.
guess.
I haven't really focused. I haven't focused too much energy. I just every time a celebrity dies, I'm just like, oh damn, you
Yeah,
know.
me too. But like I wasn't shocked about the queen, I guess. I mean, she's old. Well, she was old. But like I guess
Yeah.
like like when you were like, oh wow, like when was
Well,
the last person that you think
I mean,
like, huh?
truthfully, the one that shocked me the most was Robin Williams. Like that was like when that shit happened, but that's not recent, you know.
Nah, that was a while
You're
ago.
talking you're trying to like think
Like
about somebody who recently died.
yeah,
I can't think of anybody.
I can't think of anybody either.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody. I don't know.
Should
I
we
think
just go just go deep into this depressive topic and just
no,
look
no,
at
no.
who
We
what
shouldn't actually.
celebrities have died?
No, no, no. Let's skip ahead. And all right. Speaking of scary shit like death. Any horror movies you've seen lately? Since it's about to be spooky season. I think we should talk about a few horror movies or suggestions
Mm,
that you got for spooky season. I'll go first
mm,
so you can think.
okay.
Right now, if you have Peacock, I believe, you can watch The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. You watch it yet?
I haven't, but I want to.
Black Phone, pretty fucking good. I was really excited about it. Like,
Okay.
really not creepy, but like definitely, um, I don't know. I could see it happening. Like, it was one of those type of situations. It was
Mm,
very weird.
mm,
Also, when you get to the end and you realize what the fuck is about to happen, you're like, oh shit, shit's about to get real. So
mm-hmm.
that I always suggest you watch the Scream movies, love them.
Yeah.
If you're going into it for the first time, they're not terribly scary at all. They're just mostly fun, I think. That's why I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Go pick those up. Uh, if you're into like gaming and you want to do some spookies, go ahead and play uh shit, what the fuck? Until Dawn. Super
Mm.
fun if you got a PlayStation. Go ahead and play that. Or any of the little or the what's it called? That collection. The fuck is that collection called? The
Well, spooky? Something spooky?
Yeah, like the collection of games that the people that made Until Dawn making. Fuck is
Mm.
that called?
I don't know.
I forget right now.
Oh, you are forgetful. So,
I am right now. This is just beer hit me, just medicine. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? It's medicines.
let me see. The medicines. For me, let's see. I haven't really watched any new horror films recently. What you want to say something else about this?
It's a dark pictures anthology. That's the
Mm.
games. The set of games.
Yeah. I'll tell you a couple of things. I want to see Black Phone, and I think I do have Peacock because of you. So, shouts out to your boy.
How's your boy?
So I'll watch that. Another film that's out that I really want to watch, with your boy Justin Long,
Mm.
Barbarian. Have you seen the trailer to this?
No, but I just saw a poster for it. And I was
So
like, oh, okay.
I'm curious because it's got like from the producers of It, like the new It, like
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's gonna be like really well done. But
Mm-hmm.
also like I just gotta support my boy. Justin,
Mm-hmm.
his career went somewhere, and I feel like it's coming back. So hopefully,
Dude, I don't
um,
what happened to him? Like,
he started doing like more indie stuff and horror stuff. I think he's like really into horror stuff because I think wasn't he in that Jeepers Creepers movie?
he's in Jeepers Creepers, he's in Tusk. He's
Tusk,
in
yeah.
he's in a bunch of like random horror movies.
I really like him a lot, and I want to see him in more stuff.
Yeah.
But that's anyway. So Barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
they did this really cool thing where there's two trailers, and both of the trailers are exactly the same, except for there's two actors. One of them's Justin Long, and another is this female is actress. And I was like, damn, this is dope. So there's like something that this house, this person is doing, and they're not like explaining it enough, which is like
Mm.
what a trailer should be. And
Yeah.
boy,
You get a
whoever's been
whole
editing
movie. Yeah.
whoever's been editing trailers for the past 5 years needs to stop. They need to get
Five.
fired.
Fucking
10
15 years,
years,
bro. Come
20
on.
years.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been madness. Like watching a trailer and the first minute and a half tells you every single thing about the
Mm-hmm.
movie. And it's like, that's why I was like, I just want to watch like a teaser maybe if I'm into it, and then I'm whatever. So Barbarian, looking forward to that. If you want to go to classic, I
Mm-hmm.
got to go to Hocus Pocus. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, shout out to Hocus Pocus 2 coming out in 19 days from now,
Oh,
from recording on the
damn,
Disney Plus, for free.
that's a good ass thing.
Bro,
I
how crazy is that? In your lifetime, did you ever think you'd see a Hocus Pocus 2?
I didn't, but I will say I did learn an interesting fact. I don't know the whole facts. So I don't even know if I should say it, but
Hmm.
the famous song "I Put a Spell on You"
Yeah.
was not originally a part of the script.
Really?
Yeah, and they brought on somebody like another writer, and he was like, "Nah, bro, we gonna put this in here."
Yeah, that shit's hard. This
And
is the
it's
best
like the
part of the
most
whole movie.
famous thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit, they
Uh,
based the whole trailer for the second movie off of that.
yeah.
Like, oh, you girls want to, you headed for the stage? And like, yeah, bitch, we are. Also, how insane is it that they got all three of them to come back for that movie?
It's crazy.
Dude, I'm so excited for that shit.
Oh, all the other fact I learned is Leo was going to be the dude, Leonardo DiCaprio.
You
He
know
was
what? If you
offered
check
the
out
role.
Homeboy's hair, it kind of makes sense.
He was offered that role and he turned it down to do What's Eating Gilbert Grape,
Didn't he win an
which
Oscar for that? Oh no, he didn't. Ha! Didn't win an Oscar for like 30 fucking years. He probably got a
he
curse
did.
from not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he
Yeah,
didn't
that's what I'm
get
talking
the
about.
Oscars.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
But I mean, his career worked out. It's fine.
Yeah,
He
it
don't
worked
need
out.
a.
All he needs is women under 25 and a
Bro,
challenging role. That's all he needs.
I felt like I got hit with a ton of bricks with that fact because I had no idea. I never followed it, never focused on it, and then all of a sudden there's a news article about him breaking up with this girl that's 25, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden you find this whole like
It's a
a
whole tree,
plethora.
bruh. Yeah,
It's a
it's a
tree.
yeah, this man got a web. Oh, he said, "Oh, you done. We gonna cocoon your ass
I
at
keep
25. You
yeah.
done."
Your boy said I keep getting older. You'll stay the same
He is
age.
he is that guy. He is McConaughey in fucking what's that movie? It doesn't matter. But yeah.
Shut, Days and Confused. Shouts
Yeah.
out to your boy Leo though. Like, you be doing your thing.
He is he in anything upcoming? Like I feel
Yeah.
like he was in a bunch of shit that like either got canceled or delayed or whatever.
Yeah. Well, he had that Once Upon a Time. Did he have something after that? I feel like
No, dude,
something
that was like years ago too.
I feel like there was something after that. I don't know. But anyway, I think he lost a bunch of weight and he's doing something. That boy, he got specific projects. He's not gonna do any film.
No.
He got integrity. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he got fascination. That's what his shit is. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I want to work with these specific people. And then he'll work with them like Chris Nolan, he'll work with him, or
Hmm.
like Scorsese, and like he'd be like, oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna be Scorsese's muse right now. I'm about to get on this muse life
Yeah.
and just be like doing like
Speaking
9
of
films with this motherfucker.
speaking of Muse life, I'm gonna go to Two's life.
Muse? Yeah, they cat shot
That Mew.
that Kolsch from
Here's
Hook Point.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't hear
Them
no
bus.
crack. I didn't hear no crack at all. How is it? I haven't had that one yet.
Oh. Hmm. Hold on. Mm. Oh, I like this. This is all right, so this one, the Memphis made.
Yeah.
So this was also Kolsch, but it was like hoppy. There was some hops, so I almost felt like a really light IPA. This one, however, is what I thought a Kolsch should taste like, which is like it's really light. It's almost like a really light Pilsner, you
Mm,
know. So you're not getting a bunch of taste, which is I think it said a launch of flavor. I'm not getting that, but I'm digging it. This
okay.
is like this is like that this is definitely a beach beer for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Midday lunch beer. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
man. You know what
Maybe
is
a
one
breakfast beer.
Ooh. You know that's the thing I miss about us hanging in California. Them beach
Oh,
beers.
damn beach beers, bro.
Them skate park, them beach beers was
I'm
the best
scared.
days.
That
The
was the
best
best days,
days.
best days of our lives.
Oh my God. Just get, hey, you know what? How about we get faded and go drive an hour away to the beach and skate?
Not in that order.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. It was in different order.
For legal reasons, not in that order.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
drive out, then we get faded. Then we go to the beach.
Well, for not in that order either. Still gotta get to the beach, drive out, skate, go to the beach, get
Get
faded,
faded.
then go into the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Man,
bro.
there was some shit back then. That was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, speaking of what's not the best. Oh shit. Speaking not the best either. Brittany's on her way to go see Guar, so
Mm-hmm.
she can't hop on the show. But she says shout out fucking Guar.
Shouts out from Guar.
All right, so I'm gonna I showed this a little earlier, but Drew, I think it's time. Because
Oh, you getting that big boy?
your boy
Yeah.
empty. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, I'm on two.
You're on two. Well, this is about to be fucking four. So like, you know,
Uh,
here we go. That three whole beers in one. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
oh, I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think our mics are picking it up too good.
Yeah.
Peaches come from a can, 5.8, meddlesome. Um, when I was there, I was talking to the boys about this. At meddlesome, they gave me a whole bunch of other beers for the team,
Mm,
and then we were talking about this one. I was like, oh, what's that one? You know, it was on their board or whatever. And check out our Instagram, Quick Sixer Podcast,
please.
for some pictures of the trip there and like some of these breweries. And go ahead and check out our brew review with that I just posted on September 6th with some beers from Hook Point, but with a beer from Hook Point.
Mm-hmm.
It was a special beer. It was pretty cool. So this meddlesome one, I'm talking to the boys about it, and it wasn't in a can. So they were like, "Oh, like I didn't even say anything, dude. Just like started filling up this growler or this crowler about it." And I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." So
That's that deep pour right here. Oh, it's a long pour for everybody's listening in. My boy, he only filling up some of the glass.
ooh, look at that. Kind of
No,
dark. You
there's
know how
still
you see like
there's
a
just
peach
1/3
skin
of it.
almost? Bro, that's not even barely, probably 1/3 of it. But
1/4.
ooh, hold on.
Oh, you getting a whiff in it. Boy, a dog sniffing.
Good dog life though.
Go ahead and take your little sippy. Let me hear it.
Mm, mm.
And move that head out the way. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Oh, he pouring more. He likes that one.
No.
Oh,
Not no, I don't like it, but no, like no, I'm not pouring anymore right now. Um, it's the peach flavor. Maybe as I keep going, it'll get stronger, but hmm, I don't know what it is, man. Like
you gotta express somehow.
I know I'm trying to think. All right. You know how when you walk into a brewery, it smells a certain way?
Mm-hmm.
This beer tastes like that smell. Like,
So
like
kind
I'm
of
not positive how to like explain it more. It's like
uh
that, but if you like mixed with peaches.
all right, so you got some hops in there,
Mm-hmm.
peach in there,
Yeah.
citrus, or what?
Nah, doesn't feel like any citrus. It's very
Sawdust.
no. It's good. So yeah, shout out to Meddlesome. Peaches come from a can, 5.8.
Mm.
Um, ooh, it's got a peachy burp to it too. That's
Mm.
always nice,
Yeah, you could say
Anyways,
that.
speaking of nothing else, bruh, we were talking about, I since you have that cat Kolsch actually,
Uh-huh.
Um, let's give a little shout out to Stray on the PS4,
Oh, we
PS5.
gotta talk about Stray.
We gotta talk about Stray, okay? Um, so if you haven't played Stray, Stray is like I don't know, Drew. You tell me if I'm wrong on this, but it is basically a future or near future cat simulator. I would say. I mean, it
Mm,
has some story to it, but that's the gist. I'd say.
yeah. Yeah, let's say like dystopian more than I would say near future. I'd say like a dystopian future cat simulator.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah,
Because
because
there's
there's
no
no people.
it's no real life. It's based where this cat gets trapped down in this robot world,
Hmm.
you know. And then yeah, shit happens and you act like a cat. Bro, the opening scene of that is hilarious. You just doing the scratches and stuff, and you doing like it makes you do the cat
All the
things.
things. Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. Me and Meg. I don't know. I think you guys did too, but me and Meg played this completely like co-op. Well, like not co-op, but like couch co-op,
Gosh,
like passing it back
straight
and
did.
forth. Yeah.
Same. Did y'all encounter any glitches?
Yeah, actually.
We did too.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear about yours. Okay, I'll tell you mine and tell me if yours is the close to the same.
Yeah.
When you're collecting the sodas
Mm.
in the first, I guess it's town world, there's one that's like on a balcony near some dude sitting on a couch, and we fell through the fucking floor
Uh,
and had to restart from a save that was like way far back.
yeah.
What happened to you?
Similar. We didn't fall through, but we hopped to a balcony and then we were on the corner of the balcony and got stuck. And we
Mm,
couldn't move. But I bet it was the same area because if your glitch happened doing the same thing that we were doing, I bet it was one of those balconies over there that was just like messed up. But what's crazy is, I mean, it's not crazy. So that glitch happened that night, and then I woke up the next morning to a update. So I
oh
bet
yeah, me too.
a bunch of people had probably complained about it.
Hmm.
There was like probably one area. Were you in that like the city or like the slums area
It
when
was
that
the
happened?
first area, the first like
Yeah.
big area.
So the
Yeah.
slums. So yeah, it must have been in there. It was like there's like a whole glitch area or something like that.
Yeah. It was like some shit where you had to collect three sodas or something or some bullshit from vending machines.
Yeah.
That's when it happened
That
to us.
the story was good. I'm digging that. Like same thing for the first Spider-Man. Like I like how quickly you can get through the story. Because
Hmm.
sometimes if a gameplay takes too long, you lose some of that. Because like you go to work, you'll do other things, but like if you could
Hmm.
play through a story in a night or like a weekend, it's fun because you remember everything.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's kind of unless it's specific games, that's basically the only way I can get Meg to play video games with me.
Yeah,
Um, but it's I don't know, man. It was super cool. I'm kind of bummed Connor didn't jump in because I think they played Stray too. And
mm,
it's like dude, I don't know. Like I was so psyched when I saw the trailer for it, but like
same.
when it actually came out, I was like, oh man, I really hope it's not shit, you know?
Well, it was free.
Yeah, well, yeah, with the premium gent. You know, that
Yeah,
premium gent, you know what I'm saying?
I think honestly, I think Stray probably got a bunch of people to join premium
Oh
because
yeah.
I joined premium because of it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if not just joined it, but like definitely helped it along, helped people like get in there, you know?
Yeah,
Um yeah, no, I joined premium I think the day it released just because I felt like it.
yeah.
Also, when we're done recording, I gotta tell you a little hack to that.
Oh
But
shit, you better get
yeah,
it.
I found something kind of I don't know if it's what the fuck is up with it, but I gotta tell you. But
Everybody who's listening is like, well, no, wait a minute.
oh, yeah. Yeah, hit me up. DM that Quick Sixer podcast if you want to know what I'm talking about. Um But yeah, dude, that the story was crazy, and good. And bro, those little like things that come at you, fucking
Oh,
terrifying.
yeah,
Terrifying, bro. Like fuck those things.
that was scary.
That shit
The
was it was like it felt like almost like Doom or Metroid or something when you're like in that one
yeah,
area with like the all that shit was like in there, like growing sewers, maybe. I think the sewers.
yeah, yeah. That like running from them, it reminded me of Crash Bandicoot when you had those levels where you had to
Ah,
run from
yeah.
the like thing coming because it's like terrifying because you can't really see. You're like running backwards. You're trying to get away from them. It's
Mm-hmm.
dark. Like the whole
Dude.
mechanics of that game, it was great. Like like things that tripped me up. There was one level. I don't even. We might have had to look up a walkthrough to get through it. I can't remember, but it was in one of the like the apartments and the lasers in the apartments. And you remember
Oh,
when that
yeah,
person
yeah,
that
yeah.
robot was missing and you had to find
In
him
the city
after.
part, yeah, and it was like a certain way you had to walk around. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some lasers in a gel cell, I think is what it was. And you
Mm-hmm.
had to like figure out how to get, and I don't know why we it was a really simple fix, like a really simple thing to do, but we didn't think of it. And I was like, damn, we
Yeah.
spent an hour trying to figure this shit out.
Bruh. And that shit happens to me all the time. Like there was so I recently beat um Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker
Mhm.
recently. Or Wind Waker HD on the Wii U. Um and bro, there is some like shit in there that you're like, it's hella simple, but you're like, ah, what the fuck? Or
Yeah.
like, and I'm currently playing Majora's Mask on the 64, like the actual gold cart or whatever. And
Mhm.
bro, that game is so obscure. And but like some of the shit in it is just so fucking simple, and you're just like, why didn't I think about that? And like the thing is,
Yeah.
because it's so weird. Like who would fucking think of whatever the solution is? But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Stray. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they'll make a sequel.
Yeah, I mean,
It might.
it seemed I mean, I don't want to say gimmicky, but it seemed like a one-off thing for sure.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the shit out of it, but I mean, I felt satisfied after it. I don't feel like there's nothing. I don't feel like there's anything that you could revisit from that world that would entice me to get the second one. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows? A game about a cat. People love cats. They could come up
Yeah.
with a whole different premise and still,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Did
it's
your
like
cat do anything? Did your cat watch you play?
I'm looking at it right now. I think she did. We tried to get her to. We put her up here on the desk to watch as we
Yeah.
played. I think she watched for a second, but we had the audio up. That's what it was, and we kept meowing to see.
Yeah, we did the same
I
thing.
don't think they did. Iris didn't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think Banks didn't give a shit either, and Oscar just laid on the back of the couch, like right over here on this blanket.
Yeah.
You can see it in the video
Uh-huh.
version. He's not there right now, actually. But yeah, go
Uh,
ahead. Check out Stray if you get a chance. It's only like $20 or something, $30. I think it's
yeah,
worth it
free
for
if you
like
had the
the
premium.
yeah, or you get the premium. I think it's worth it. It's only like a few
Yeah,
hours long,
it's a
4
quick
hours,
play.
3 hours.
It's definitely satisfying for sure.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, for sure.
I think check it out.
Um,
It's
you
so
texted
unique.
me, speaking of video games, you texted me like a week ago about playing Mario Kart, and I actually just pulled that out and played it last night.
Oh yeah.
What you said you were trying to do something cool. What did y'all end up doing on Mario Kart?
Well, I wish Connor was here to explain, but actually let me follow up with him. Maybe he can explain real quick. Um
I I'll give a little thing about Mario Kart real quick. That
okay.
so the mechanics of that game, it's so much more forgiving than the 64 version. But um you like I am nowhere near as good as I was when I first got that game.
No.
Like when I first got that game, anybody that played with me and the fucking bots that are a part of it,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like a half of a length of the map away from everybody else because I was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like I'm doing the same shit. I feel like I'm sliding, feel like I'm doing the power slides and all that stuff, but I cannot do it. I try to play 150cc. I still don't have a gold trophy for one of the things.
For
For one of the
150cc.
for 150cc.
Mm.
Or yeah, for 150cc. But
Are you have you tried the new expansion courses?
no, we were going to, but we didn't realize that they were expansion. We had to pay for it. And we
Mm.
were like, whoa, what's this shit? I was like,
If
oh shit, there's new stuff.
if you have the 64 online thing,
Which I thought I did, but
yeah,
it
you
didn't let
should
me.
have it then.
I'll take a look and see if
I
I
can
have it
walk
or
you
not.
through how to look for it. It's weird how to like they don't show up immediately. Like you have to press like R1 or something to slide over to them. So
Yeah.
it's
I mean I know we saw it and we went to it and it said you have to have the expansion pack plus this for these
mm-hmm.
games. So we clicked through it and I was like because I thought that I bought the 64 stuff, but maybe I didn't do it because remember when the Mario 64 Sunshine and Galaxy came out on a you know I think since I bought that I was like I don't need the 64 stuff because I have a 64
Mm.
and I
Yeah,
got that. But
that's true.
we did start playing that Mario 3D uh after. Have you played this yet? The new Mario
The-
platformer with a Bowser's Fury as well.
oh yeah, yeah. Bowser's Fury is awesome.
Yeah, we haven't played that one yet, but we've been playing the other one, which was pretty
The
fun.
3D world is fucking hard. Like it.
It's hard. It's hard to play even like with somebody else. Like Catherine and I play it exclusively together,
Mhm.
and if one of you fucks up,
Yeah,
if
it's
one of
dude,
you
it's
goes
fucking
off,
hard. Like
it's hard.
yeah, I started playing it before I got the collection or whatever. I was playing it on Wii U and I'm like, God damn, like I stopped at a certain point when I got the collection, but I think I was at like world 4 or 5 or something. And
Yeah.
like I was trying to beat it all the way through like where I was at. And bro, that shit is so goddamn hard. Like,
Yeah.
did bro, you need to hop into Bowser's Fury though.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And it's do you know anything about it?
It looked like it was more of a kind of what was that? The Mario that came out with the Switch,
Odyssey?
the Odyssey. It looked kind of like that. Is it like that?
uh
I mean, it's more
ish.
like
Like
it's not like an
ish.
open world, is it? Or is it an open
Yeah,
world?
kind of it is actually. There's no like worlds.
Yeah.
You don't like go into like levels or anything. Like
That's
it
it sounds fun. I
like
mean, we can get that. So
it's like one giant map. It's it's kind of dope, dude. You don't look up anything about it. You just
all
play
right.
it first and then when you've played it, try to play it today and then text me because you're gonna be like you're literally gonna be like, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Like it's crazy for real, but it's so cool. Especially you've been playing the other one, and you've played the cat suit shit with it. So this is kind of
Uh,
cat focused, huh? This whole episode,
it's a cat thing.
you know.
That cat ability is pretty dope.
Yeah, that's one of the dopest abilities I think there's ever been, probably. But
Uh, what?
anyways, it doesn't look like
Okay.
Connor's hopping in, so I'm gonna tell you about his creation, his fucking
Oh,
sadistic creation.
oh
Um,
yeah.
Connor decided to create a specific format of playing online and it has like registered a website for it and like all this shit. And it is called uh it is called fuck. I really want to tell you the exact thing what it's called. I'm looking at it right now. Looking at these texts because I know we talked about it like a day ago. or a few days ago. Um, it's,
Good boy.
I know, it's terrible. Just a terrible person.
So bad. So bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Hang on, everybody. Sorry. Getting to it. This shit is just. I wanted him to come on so he could talk about it, but it's just like it's insane. Like straight up. Fuck, bruh. Okay. Okay. I found the text. Here it goes. In his words, it's called 48 Baby Park. Basically, what happened is his buddy came over and they got super drunk and they came up with this concept, and he wants to make a league out of it. Okay, it's called 48 Baby Park, and he says the ideal number. Um, oh, he just texted me back. Fuck.
Is he coming on?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so he could explain it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him even on his phone if he wants. Anyways, it's called 48 Baby Park. I'm gonna let Connor explain it to it. It looks like he's gonna jump on.
All right.
But it is absolutely nuts. And it takes like all right, this motherfucker's like, oh yeah, it'll take like an hour and a half. I know this man was drunk when he made this shit up because this shit we played for an hour and a half and we only got halfway through. Like it was this man must have played fucking Baby Park for 3 hours straight with his buddy.
Baby Park is crazy too
Yeah.
because you don't know if you pass somebody, what place.
Dude, all right, so it's 48 Baby Park and yeah, 48 Baby Park. You're right though. It's fucking insane. And it's bombs only. Okay. Oh yeah, bombs only. He says the ideal number of people is 8 people and 4 computers, and you do it in teams, kinda. And
This boy abstract.
yeah, this man, I'm telling you, dude, he has like a whole rule set for it, and it's like 40. You do literally 48 races of Baby Park, and at however many laps you have to do Baby Park, right? And you do it at 150 cc. Bombs are the only pickup you can get, and you play it. Yeah, that's basically the situation. And when you set it to 48, you literally do it the one race 48 times. And dude, it takes forever. And it's absolutely insane. We're gonna have to have him on here to talk about it. Or you can hop oh fuck. Or you can hop on a game night and we'll talk about it there.
This makes me think of my bachelor trip when you and I were in the back seat just playing Mario Maker 2
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
over and over again, trying to beat the hardest levels that people have made.
I was thinking about that the other day, actually. This is like halfway done, by the way.
Oh,
Easily. Um, I was thinking about the other day, like how crazy was that just as a time, a period in time when like Mario Maker 2 was just popping.
well, it was before everything crazy in the world happened.
Yeah.
What's funny is like we played that as we left our hurricane, like
Yeah.
literally drove out of a hurricane to go to Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing that game.
Yeah.
I remember you convinced me to buy it. bought it. You do that. You'd like to do that. You like to
Yeah,
convince me to buy things.
that's true. Also, you were not the way. All right, I'm gonna explain how I managed
Yeah.
to convince you. I remember that's what this is where it was popping in my brain because I was thinking about how did I convince him to buy that? And then I popped in my
But
head. It popped in my head how it happened, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty smart." Basically, what happened was I was showing you the game, let you play it on my Switch. Ooh, that haze gray though, Drew, you're really gonna like this beer. I'm I'm dead serious. The haze gray from Point,
ooh,
Hook Point.
that's sweet, sweet.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a Earl Grey tea with a
Mm. Ooh, I likes that.
yeah, right.
It's like it's weird. It's like a sweet, or it feels sweet, but maybe because I've had all these
Yeah,
Kolsch's. I like it a lot.
yeah.
I'm sipping on that IPA, Haze Gray and IPA. Why does it say and IPA, Pat?
Because I think it's basically like a uh
A
it's like
mix
a Earl
between
Grey
Earl
tea mixed
Grey and
with
IPA.
yeah, it's with an IPA taste
Ooh, you boy gonna get caffeinated and
and
drunk.
faded. Yeah. So we're in the back of this truck driving from a hurricane, like it's we're in fucking Twister or something,
Mm-hmm.
and we're playing this Mario Kart or Mario Maker 2. And I'm telling Drew, I'm like, hey man, you should try this. It's super fun and it's like kind of addicting. Drew tries a couple, we start passing it back and forth, whatever. And he's like, man, I'm gonna have to buy that shit. And I'm like, yeah, you should buy it. And I don't think he knew how I was playing it, but I'm like, yeah, man, you can buy it. You know, you can buy it right now if you want. And he goes, but I don't have any. We're not like I don't have any Wi-Fi. Like I can't be buying on. I don't have no Wi-Fi to buy this shit right now. I'm like Drew, phone has a hotspot, bro. We can do this right now. And yeah, from that, Drew was like, oh shit, really?
Yeah,
And
you were telling me about you told me to bring my Switch, I think.
yeah,
You were like, "Hey, I'm bringing my Switch. I just bought Mario Maker. You gotta come, bring your Switch, whatever, da
yeah,
da da da." And I don't remember whose Switch were we playing. Did we have to like pass it off because your battery
yeah.
died? And
No, we
then,
passed off. We were downloading yours after I convinced
uh-huh.
you to buy it. Because it was on cell service, so it was downloading slow as shit. And we're
Mm.
passing it back and forth like until we got to like Memphis, I think. Got on like hotel Wi-Fi. But yeah, so basically convinced Drew to okay switch up to his phone so he could, which is an old production
I
trick, honestly, is to use like your hotspot on your phone
yeah,
if your mobile hotspot dies in like a remote place.
I feel like in honor of this, we should hook up. I'm gonna hook up my 64. We get on Discord, and I just run through Glover. I just like do a whole like I just stream playing Glover
Can you stream
for
Glover right now?
I can't do it right now. I don't have the setup. I have the setup, but it would take me a while to do it. But I have Glover, I have the 64, and I have the HDMI port out, so I could get it into Discord.
All right, bro. I'm I will I'm not I'm gonna hold you to this. Like 100%. I'm holding you to this. Like
It's gotta be 2 weekends from now because I can't do it next
perfect.
weekend.
Perfect.
2 weekends from now, we'll play Glover on Discord.
Perfect. Love this.
Bro,
Love this. I'm putting
I
it
don't
on the calendar. We're doing this.
when I think about Glover, I
You
don't
don't
think I've ever like went past that first area
it's hard.
ever.
It's so fucking hard,
It's so
dude.
hard, bro. It's too
Bro.
hard. It's too
You know what's
hard.
crazy? You know what's crazy?
What?
I was that game was also released on PlayStation. Can you imagine playing that on a PlayStation controller?
Yeah, that's
Like an
insane.
original PlayStation controller.
Wait, is it on Switch now?
No.
They didn't put it on as one of the
Not yet.
titles.
It needs to be. Also, it was so far in development of a second one that there's a prototype of Glover 2 that I have loaded on my EverDrive that I've played. Like it's crazy.
That is weird.
Yeah. No, we should definitely do that. Definitely, definitely.
We can do it.
Yeah, we'll stream it
I've
on
been wanting to
Twitch or
stream
whatever.
something. I've been wanting to stream something. Um, because really the only games I'm playing right now, obviously Apex and Pop One.
Yeah.
So it's hard to stream Pop One, but what's funny is they've got like verified tags for people who do videos on Pop One. And really it's like I talked to some people on that game and they were like how I asked them how they got verified, and really the only way, I mean the only thing they had to do was post a video about it.
Hmm.
If you post a video playing it, you get verified. So there's like really low stakes in that or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not necessarily like a gamer streamer
Streamer,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
person.
Stream that shit to
But
Quick Sixer, dude. We've been streaming some shit to there anyway. I think I streamed some Spider-Man to it, some Miles Morales, not that long ago.
oh, I need
Yeah.
to get up on it. I need to get up on
Yeah.
it. We could get 64 games in there. You'd be funny is if you stream some of that DS from the DS I sent you.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck we do that, but
How would
uh,
you do that?
I don't know.
You would have
I
to set
think
up
you'd
a
have to have
camera.
some kind of like yeah, or maybe some HDMI out.
I
Like
don't think there is. I mean, you'd have
so
to
no,
set up
I think it
like
would
you'd
be
have to like
like
play it on like set it up like this, have the camera pointing face
yeah.
down.
I think no, dude. I think you have to have like a modded DS with like some kind of
Yeah,
mini HDMI or some bullshit like hooked up to something. I don't know. That seems kind of wild.
yeah.
But Glover, oh my god, Glover. I'm
It's always gets brought up.
it really does. I don't know how this got brought up all the way back in Pasadena. Like how the well, that's when it happened, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a line of 64 games. You told me that you were on your way to collecting all the games that you had before. Did you end up getting that and
yeah.
more, or like
Oh yeah.
where's your 64 games?
I'll show
Like
you.
where do you have them?
Stand by.
Oh, for those of you who watch who listening on podcast, iTunes or whatever. Oh, that boy pulled out a whole box. I see 64 and I see some in the box. What boxes do you have? You have some 64
So
games in the box?
I bought these things called um I was like in investigating it because I don't like collecting by the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I found this thing called mini box gaming. Shout out to Spawn Wave maybe for putting me on this, but they're mini boxes
Oh, oh, that's cute.
and they're like legit how it would
It's
be like if you
unopened.
bought yeah, but the game is inside of here.
It is inside.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have that one. I have like I bought like four of them. I'm going to buy them for all of those in that box in that drawer. But
Mm-hmm.
I have Mario, Banjo. Look how good they are too. Like how
That's
crazy is
clean.
that?
I
Right?
like that.
I like
I
it
really
because like you can only buy like they fit in like miniboxgaming.com if you want to check that
that's
out.
cool.
And I have it for Smash
Oh yeah.
and for Zelda.
Nice.
Those are the ones I have for this. But yes, I have all of my collect. Well, actually, I'm missing a few random ass things like Rush 2049. I think was one of them I'm missing.
I I don't have that one. I do have a rush though.
I think I have Rush 1 and 2, but there were
Yeah.
three Rush games that came out in the 64.
Yeah.
But also, I have this is the cool. This is one of the coolest presents I've ever been given. And if you want to choose something else that's not Glover or whatever, eventually, because we're definitely streaming Glover.
He he going back into stock. What's he got? What's he got?
So we're gonna do two things, by the way.
All right.
I think I'm gonna Twitch stream me reading this fairy tale book
Oh,
for us.
yeah.
B is for beer by Tom Robbins. It is
Uh,
legit. Just a little book. I think we're gonna stream that eventually.
that's funny.
And if you get a chance and you're on Amazon ever, pick up the Nintendo 64 anthology. It's a book like this, looks black. I got it for a Christmas present. Randomly, and Drew, you can attest to this. I will text a group of people and be like, hey, pick a page number. Just pick a page number from whatever this like I think it was like 34 to like one whatever.
Yeah,
And
but I
basic
looked at that box and it didn't seem like you had like all the 64 games. Were you playing on Switch or how did
Oh, I'm
you?
about to show you. I'm about to show you. So
All right.
when I say pick a page number, I'll find the page, right? So this is page 209, and whatever's on this page, I will pick something from that page. And like I could play this is every 64 game that ever came out for the system. And I'll play that on
Oh, dear boy.
this.
Oh,
This is an EverDrive 64 X7. This is the model. On the side, it has a mini SD port that your boy has every single 64 game loaded into. Okay.
that's insane.
This is the shit. This has unreleased games, games that people made after the 64 was discontinued. I have multiple Mario 64 games on here. I can play as so many all the characters you can play on Mario 64 DS. I can play on a
Mhm.
64. I can play through Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with Banjo Kazooie if I wanted to. Uh, it's
That's
the
hilarious.
coolest shit ever. Go to Crix.com if you want to check that out. It also has a store on Amazon if you want to check that out. But that's the
That's like
coolest fucking present ever.
that's like the R4 when it came out for DS. That's what I had.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go to a website, download the ROM for whatever game you wanted. And I remember going through and like finding stuff and like finding some random like ninja games and like just whatever.
Yep.
Uh, that's sick. I didn't know that anything existed like that for the 64.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll drop it in the chat so you can check it out. But
I got my 64 hooked up. It's
I
hooked
know.
up.
Um but yeah, it's some developer, like some dude makes these fucking cards. And you can buy them in all sorts of colors and all sorts of shit. It's the cool it's legit costs like $200 for the cart.
Yeah.
But so worth it because like if you're buying shit like I told Drew, this is probably a almost a fourth of the North American 64 collection, like
Hmm.
complete. So I think I have like 40 or 50 64 games or something.
Mm.
No, some more than that maybe. Anyway, anyways, so there's games in there though that like the resale market is so fucking crazy right now.
Yeah.
You'll get games like and this will be the end of this episode by the way. You'll get games that you'll find at like shops or whatever, like secondhand shops. Like I'll take Ogre Battle 64 for example, right? If you can find it like a real cart, not some repro bullshit, it can go for like $160
Mm.
for a game that was not that much money back in the
Yeah.
day, you know? And that's like for a
Dude,
bunch of stuff. Like I'm a
Smash
bunch of these
Bros.
games. Hmm?
Smash Bros. 64 was like that. When I was trying to find new shit,
Yeah.
it wasn't as bad as 160, but it was like it was up there.
Yeah.
Um, that's the thing about these you know, these
retro
timeless
consoles.
pieces. I'm talking about
Yeah,
this timeless pieces.
timeless, bro. Also,
Like
oh, keep going. Sorry.
I was about to go on an idiot tangent.
Go on it, bro. I'm gonna show you something else I got.
Nah, I was gonna joke about like how 64 all these games and stuff is like equivalent to like whoever collects like I don't know guitars or like something that actually costs money.
They are getting expensive though, and it's like the 64. If you're gonna collect for anything, the 64 is pretty durable, bro. I feel like it's gonna like last. You know?
It is fascinating that when that motherfucker powers up, it is fascinating because you don't expect it to to
No.
turn on, and then all of a sudden it goes.
Yeah.
You see that little that
Yeah. The
64
64
1964.
logo. Mm-hmm.
How come I can't do this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, so Drew should get the N64 plus expansion pack on Switch, so he can buy a set of these.
Oh, your boy.
Look at that! Look at that! That
That's
Switch,
sick.
that Switch online exclusive 64 controller,
I saw.
USB C.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that when that came out. I was like, because didn't the controller come out before the expansion, the 64? They were like, you could play on a 64 controller.
No, I think they came out the same day, but
Oh, okay.
that shit was sold out immediately.
Mm.
It took me like 6 months of close watching to actually get them.
How many do
But
you
they're
have?
two.
Both gray.
Yeah, they don't come in different colors. You could probably get them like modded from somebody, but
You know, you
not
got to
doing
get that.
that.
You got to get that clear purple. Come on.
You know, I got the clear purple on the regulars.
Of course you do. I
I
got
got
a clear
the.
purple, clear orange.
Oh, you got clear orange?
I
That's
think
fire.
so. Of
I got clear purple. I got a gray. I got a
course.
green.
Yeah.
I got yellow.
Ooh.
Yellow
On
hard.
I got yellow goes hard. I got black, which is
Ooh.
real hard. On the new one. When I was young, I had red, blue, green.
All
Or
right.
no, sorry. I had no, not green, gray. Red, blue, gray. But now I
Yeah.
got black. I think I have clear purple. I think I have clear orange.
Black's pretty hard.
Black is so good. That's my go-to right now. I'm like,
That's for sure. I know. Mine's still clear. Mine's clear purple right now.
yeah. Clear purple, OG. The only thing that took me off of clear purple was Mad Cats. I hated the fact that Mad Cats had a controller for 64 that wasn't 64 when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm saying that right? Mad Cats, you remember
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
brand?
Yeah. Yeah.
They did that clear purple and it was not the Nintendo brand. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, fuck this off-brand clear purple shit. But
I know.
now 64 got the clear purple and I'm like, that's a dope shit.
Bruh. 64 had some. All right. So shout out to 64 having the most like bomb ass colorways, you know?
Shouts out.
God. They need to bring back that clear plastic, bro. That shit was hard.
Yeah,
They,
that
bro,
was
I'm telling you right now, if they did a licensed clear clear switch, your boy would buy it.
damn. They trying to do
I've
shit
seen
with
people
it.
mod it to like clear plastics, but like
They're already up to OLED on that bitch.
that's what I'm saying. You give me an OLED like LED switch, that shit clear.
You got it. It's yours.
It's mine. I'm buying that shit day one. Go on Nintendo.
Go ahead, Tendo.
Mm-hmm. Hey, last thing before we head out on this episode. If there was a game, since you don't have the plus expansion pack subscription on Switch, what what game would you absolutely buy or would you absolutely subscribe for if they put it on there?
For Nintendo?
Yeah. Specifically a 64 game. Like what game would make you subscribe to the
I think
expansion pack?
I mean I'm pretty sure they already have the games because like I immediately like even though I have the Mario 64, I still bought the bundle that came with it
Yeah.
because I didn't care about Sunshine, I didn't care about Galaxy. I beat Galaxy, Catherine beat Sunshine, but like 64 is like a game changer for me. So I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know what they don't have on their catalog right now. Uh, and I have everything that I wanted. 007, I have GoldenEye. Um, so it would be hard. It would be hard to sell me on something, like because if I really wanted to play those games, I have it on 64. So I don't
Hmm.
know.
I feel you. Yeah, there's I mean I already got it, so it's like no, there's no selling me on it. Plus I have the EverDrive, so which you need to look into. That shit is fire. Um I think if I didn't own it, there's been rumors about GoldenEye coming back to it.
Mm.
And like apparently it's done. And like you know, Microsoft owns Rare and they've been like teasing it. Like even the achievements on Xbox Live have popped. Like they're live,
Yeah.
but like the game's not out or whatever. So it's just like a waiting game before that thing comes out eventually.
Yeah.
But
You
I
know, it's
think, dude, that would probably be the one if I didn't already own it.
yeah. That there was two shooter games that were really good. GoldenEye, obviously. It's like a classic. You can't beat that. Perfect Dark. That's the second one. And Perfect Dark, I feel like I put more hours into because it was like I guess GoldenEye had kind of like run its course and moving on to Perfect Dark. And I guess like me and my friends when we were playing 64 obsessed over Perfect Dark. But what I'm really interested to know, and this will, I guess, since we're wrapping it up,
Mm-hmm.
why have we not talked about the new Skate game that's coming
Skate
out?
4
That's not
or just
Skate 4, it's
Skate?
Skate,
Yeah.
period.
Well, your boy's on the insider program. I'll let you know more about that.
Bro, they are
Come
a
on.
brand new Skate game is coming out. Come on.
For free.
Crazy. It's
Crazy
crazy.
as fuck. And it's gonna be for free. Um,
You excited?
hell yeah, I'm excited. Speaking of skate games, have you played the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2?
I think so.
It was free on
Yeah, I think
PlayStation
I
Plus
bought it.
last month.
Yeah, I think I bought it.
Hope you did. That's just your homie Leo Baker in there.
Leo, I watched his documentary.
It's
Uh,
good. I liked it.
Good. Yeah.
We should have
It's
talked about that
weird.
on this episode.
Huh?
We
We
should have
should talk
talked
about
about
that.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe next
It's
time.
I will say though, and last thing I'll say is it was very strange watching a documentary unfold having lived through it. Like
Like
I
part of it
was
for sure.
with him during those moments of like the transition and
Yeah.
like seeing what they were going through it was very enlightening and also like it was crazy. It was crazy because I remember fucking texting him when they had the Olympic, when they had the thing all the way up to when they backed out of the Olympic thing.
Hmm.
It's
I
weird. It was
remember you
weird.
telling me. That's
Yeah.
so cool though. Yeah, shout out to Leo. Actually go back in some episodes ago. Drew will break down an entire like one-on-one conversation that Drew had with them back, I don't know, probably a year ago, 2 years ago,
Mm,
when this game came out.
yeah.
The Tony Hawk game. But we should have them on here. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you have any, do you have anything else closing out before I close out and thank these wonderful breweries?
Nah, well, yeah, I guess say shout out to Memphis. Thanks for supplying. This is some really great beer. Shout out to Memphis Made. Shout out to Hook Point. No, I'm just yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Love
Cheers.
it. Look at this. Look at us. Look at us.
We in that. I wish it was the OG format. I wish you were right next to me so I could
I
look at
know.
you. I wish I could just
Oh,
go over
bruh.
here and just be like, look at you, and then
Ugh. For those who don't know, obviously because COVID, me and Drew haven't seen each other in what 2 years, 3 years.
it's been a while, bro.
Man, it's awful. But yeah, that was the most fun. The times in Pasadena were the best of this show, like straight up.
Yeah.
Also the worst, like some of them. Shout out you boy, Gabe.
Shouts up.
You know, you boy never forgets. All right. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Shout out Meddlesome. That's the only brewery that Drew didn't shout out. This is the last of this 32 ounces.
Oh, I'll see you later, bro.
Look,
Boy
look, I'm not fucking around.
Oh
Last
my
of
god,
it.
he just filled the glass up.
That's the last of that. I can assure you, peaches come from a can. Or I think the taste comes through more when it is a little warmer. Like when it's ice cold, like I said earlier, it kind of like tastes like a brewery smells, which is not bad. It's just that's how it is. But and it could just be this aluminum, I don't know. But the peach comes through more, I think, when it warms up a little bit. And it's also, I think it just has more flavor in general. Anyways, close this out. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This has been a long episode. And we just love it. When it's your boys Pat and Drew, we just love when you hang out with us, have some beers,
That's for
kick back,
sure.
whatnot.
I hope y'all had some beers while we was talking because
You
it
gonna need
was a
them.
long one.
Yeah,
And if you hadn't had a beer yet, if you just been listening,
I
I
don't know what you're
encourage
doing.
you to go to your fridge right now. Grab. I know you got a green boy. You got something.
Ooh, the
Grab it.
green is the soldiers, bro.
Yeah, soldier, bro. Please grab something for me.
Oh shit.
Do that for
Any
me.
Yeah, do that for him. Stay tuned. Eventually you'll see our Glover Twitch stream.
I gotta set it up.
You literally have to. I will
I
100%
have to
stream that.
now.
I will stream that with you for hours. Shout out to Meddlesome. Peaches come from a can. Shout out to Hook Point Brewing. Shout out to Memphis Made Brewing. I wanted to tell the story about me going out to Memphis, but it's kind of like inconsequential at this point. But like shout out to all three of these breweries supporting the show. We really, really, really appreciate it. It's we've been doing this show for 7 years now, on and off, and it's very cool that people still support it and like are really in for it because we're trying to, I don't know, we're trying to have a good time, but we're also trying to help everybody out, spread the word about everybody's stuff, and if we can help you do that, then we did our job. So shout out to you guys. It's your boys, Pat and Drew, that classic quick sixer. Woo. We out.
Bow.